Miranda from My Scrappy Life, and welcome back to my channel. This is a process video for Confessions of the Paper Addict Cut File Shop, where I am going to use this one where it is called Noted, and it's one of the newer ones that came out. So I am going to use this photo, and I'm going to do quite a bit of, kind of a little bit of monochromatic with some of this stuff. I'm going to use 3 different types of distress oxides: pink raspberry, quiche flamingo, and then spun sugar. And I'm going to distress and then do some of my stamping. I haven't done any of that in a long while. I am going to kind of take this, tuck it, kind of go like this. My title's going to go here, and then we're going to work on a little bit of, like, I have an idea. I'm going to do some cutting. I want to do either one of these is going to be my I'm going to stick some flowers and some of this stuff. So I am using, I think if I remember correctly, this is the January kit, and it's called, from Hip Kit, and it's called Stories We Tell. So it's a little bit of, you know, just storytelling, and I wanted to document a little bit about, like, my summer and how it went and that kind of stuff. So that's why I kind of put this on back paper. So let's kind of see where this takes me. Alright, I am going to tear just a little bit of a piece of paper down here on the bottom just to give it a little bit more of that torn edge. And then I will be adding a piece of paper down there at the bottom as well. And this is what I'm going through. So I have not used this collection yet from Hip Kit. So that's why I'm kind of got a plethora of whatever I feel like doing for my layout. Now make sure that you go check out Confessions of the Paper Addict Cut File Shop. She has her shop still on Etsy going, and then she does have her free or her new website too. So I am going to link both of them. Everything will be linked down below, along with this cut file as well. This is one of the new ones that came out in February. I haven't used, I think it's February, either February or this month in March. I can't remember which. I like to use a little bit of everything when it comes to Confessions. I do dip back into her old stuff so that you guys remember, oh yeah, I remember that cut file, and then I do use the new ones. It's what's ever inspiring me at the time. So I am going to do a little bit of dry mix medium here. I want to give it a different texture. Now on camera, I know you can't see this tone on tone look that I am going for, but off camera, or like when you're looking at the close-ups, you will see what these lines did. I did not want to add any black or anything like I normally do with these 2 stamps that I use for my background of like the flat dry mediums, but I wanted to do the black splatters. So I think I either do black splatters or white splatters. I can't remember which. It's been a little bit since I've done this layout. White splatters, that's what I did. So I come in with that, and I just go along the edge and give a little bit of extra. Now, it's just a matter of, somebody asked me, actually a couple of people have asked me how I get the paint to work the way I do. So you have to push the paint pen in. So it's got the ink in the barrel, I guess, of the paint pen. You push it, that's why you see me have that little plate, or I put it onto my mat, depending on whatever I'm doing. I wait for the ink to seep in there, and then once that happens, I will go ahead and splatter it by shaking it like if you were shaking Morocco's or something, right? And then that's how the splatters come out. Now, if I want the little splatters, I will use whatever is in my, you know, like my little container that I use, that diamond shaped container. I will water it down just a little bit to give it a different look with the little splatters. So that's how I'm able to do mine. Now, the paint pens that I get, which is linked down below, because I do get asked that all the time, they're listed down below in the descriptions. They are part of my upload descriptions now, because I get quite a bit of people asking, which is totally fine. I love it. So I figured I would save some time and having to look them up all the time. I just put them in my description, so they're always there for you guys to look. Or if you forget where you purchased them, you can always go back and get mine. I do have what I call my best And my best is the Zyra type brand. I think it's called the Zyra. No, the Zyra is my second best. Liquitex is my first best. But I have everything linked down below. I did get a paint pen from Hobby Lobby and I don't suggest it. I tried it one time on one of my layouts and I threw the thing away. I hate the color of what it looks like. I don't like it. That's just my personal preference. If you can get them from Hobby Lobby, but my suggestion would be to look at the links that I've gotten, because I have used these two brands to like fidelity at this point. It's either one or the other. And the reason why I wanted to find two was, one, Liquitex always runs out. They're constantly out of stock, and it's because they're that good. Whereas the Zyra, I don't find them always out of stock, and they come in a pack. So you can get your black and your white right away. And then if you do run out or you can't get one, at least you have your backup. Now, those are my two suggestions. There's plenty of other paint pens out there. I just know what I have used, and I can talk about them now. I feel comfortable because I've been using them now for 2 years. And believe it or not, one of my gals over in Europe is the one that got me on these things. They were like, why do you do that splattering stuff? Just go get these paint pens. So they're the ones that inspired me on using it, and now I use them a lot. Obviously, you guys seen that I've gotten over in the last year or so, last 6 months to a year, I've been now using a lot more dry mix medium as well, because I want it always on all my layouts, but I never know how to do it in a sense of where the pen isn't, the paper isn't warping or any of that. So my mixed distressed oxides and mixed mediums of that respect, of the dryness ones that are more dry than wet, I'm using those a lot as well, because it still gives the dimension, as you can see here, but I'm not getting the bulkiness or the warping. And it's just mainly because I want to have mixed media on almost all my layouts. Now, will I ever give up my shimmers paints? Nope. Will I ever give up my paint pens? Nope. But I do like the fact that I can do a dry medium quick if I would like to, and then do my wet mediums as well. So I'm really finding my niche of like what I feel comfortable using with, and I can talk to fidelity. So as I've stated in the previous part of this video, this photo is just me collecting the memories. I have gotten to the point where I've been becoming very due diligent and very thoughtful on what I am putting down for my layouts and what I need to put down and what I feel comfortable of scrapbooking instead of just scrapbooking for the sake of scrapbooking. It's kind of gotten to the point where I also like even thoughtfulness of my design teams and all of that. You know, that is why I'm a loyal design team person for Virginia. I love her stuff. I don't need to go anywhere else because she keeps me on my toes with everything she gives. I get to go outside of my mark. It's always just, it's perfect for me. I have gotten to really look meaningful versus when I first started doing my YouTube, and where I was just going on, like, you know, design teams for, you know, the sake of going on them. So make sure you go check out everybody. Make sure that you go check, hit the like and subscribe button to mine. I would love to have you. I'm trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm only at the 3rd month and I'm halfway there, or a quarter way there. So it's fantastic. It's working out perfect. Here are the still shots. Please make sure you stay safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.